Rainalon here. Today is another build showcase and it's Komorex. So let us immediately start. Starting with the mods. The mods I'm using: Vital Sense, gives you critical damage. Prime Bane of the Arcane, it's a Bane mod, so you swap this against the faction you're fighting, and it's a endless damage increase against the faction. It's quite good. High Voltage, Electricity and Stash Chance. Malignant Force, Toxin and Stash Chance. Electricity and Toxin gives you Corrosion and also 120% Stash Chance, which is quite high and very good. Galvanized Scope, it's pretty much when you zoom in and you headshot an enemy, you get 120%, and when you constantly headshot enemies and killing them, you get another 40%, stacks up 5 times, so you get the most critical chance of any mod in the game. And this is a sniper, so you're going to be zooming into enemies and shooting them, so yeah, it's by far the best in slot. Galvanized Chamber, multi-shot, kill stuff, get even more multi-shot. While acceleration, a lot of fire rate, it's very important for this build. And Galvanized App, stash chance, and also direct damage per stash on a target. It's a must-have. As you can see here, we have over 100% stash chance, so with these 3 mods, which is very important for this weapon to make magic. So yeah, those are the mods I'm using. If I had the Exilus weapon adapter slot, I will 100% use Vigilant Supplies. Vigilant Supplies, what it does, it converts secondary ammo pickups to primary, which heavily fixes your ammo economy and also has a chance to enhance your crits, which is not really noticeable in this weapon because of the base critical chance is quite low. This slightly fixes the critical chance, so you're going to be seeing crit. So this enhancement system is kind of useless, but we're mostly gonna use this mod for the ammo economy. So yeah, those are the mods. For the Arcane, primary Deadhead, so you're gonna be shooting enemies ahead. Who have guessed, it's a sniper, so when you kill enemies in headshot, you get 120% damage increase. Stacks up 3 times, so that's 360% increased damage. Also gives you 30% headshot multiplier, so you need to shoot enemies in head. And negative 50% weapon recoil. So the weapon recoil is also very important. It's a automatic sniper, and it's, yeah, all of these stats here are by far the perfect for this weapon. It's the best in slot Arcane. For the stats, as you can see here, with while acceleration, it's not even 10%, so that's why you need the fastest fire rate mod to fix your fire rate problems. It's generally a must-have mod to fix this weapon heavily. The magazine on this weapon is 20, and the maximum ammo is quite low. It's 40. I wish they buffed this to be at least 120 to fix the ammo problems. It's quite low. It's kinda, I have a feeling they never even tested this. They just put it very low and called it a day. So yeah, you kinda need Vigilant Supplies or Carrier or Protea to fix your ammo economy. You will be constantly low on ammo, and yeah, it's maybe the biggest problem. For some people, maybe the reload speed is the biggest problem. It has a 3-second reload. It's quite slow, but overall, I don't mind the 3-second. Accuracy, very good. Riven disposition, and the Rivens are quite cheap, so if you really like the weapon, get yourself a Riven. The fall-off damage, it's unnoticeable, it's a sniper. And now let's talk about the very important stats. The critical chance is quite low, but we're still going to focus on it for because it's a sniper, it has a high base damage, and also we want it to hit enemies seeing massive numbers. The critical multiplier is 4.6. It's decent. It's above average. I think it's 2.1 base. Then we add Vital Sense, goes all the way up to 4.6. Stash chance over 100%. It's very good. Corrosion, punches, slash, and impact. So we have corrosion with these 2 mods. And as you can see here, the base damage with all of these mods is decent for a automatic sniper. Overall, really good. I will say stat-wise, it's decent. Now let's talk about the unique passive. What it has is when you max zoom, which is the 3.5, you get negative 75% fire rate. That's why you use while acceleration to fix that problem. You also get a 3.5 radius does not scale with Firestorm. It's a separate radius scaling, so Firestorm doesn't increase it. And 3.5 meter radius of viral explosion. Yes, this weapon procs viral when you zoom out, when you max zoom it. And that's why we don't use viral, we use corrosion. So we're going to be proccing viral with the passive. Corrosion, punches, slash, and impact. Those are 5 elements. With Galvanized App, that's 400% direct damage on a target, which is massive. And it's very, very, very good. I'll say it's a very powerful passive. Converts secondary ammo pickups to 100% sniper ammo pickups. This does work with this, so it goes all the way up to 130%, which you get even more ammo out of it. So yeah, that's the passive, the mods, the arcane. I talked about the stats. Time for me to show you how this weapon works. So when you press right click, it has 2 zooms, it has the 2 times the zoom. We don't care about that. We care about a 3.5x zoom, which gives you below the 3.5 says plus 100% damage additive, so that's viral damage. 3.6, the passive says 3.5, but here it says 3.6, so I don't know who to trust. You can't really test this to realize is this a 3.6 or 3.5. You can't really notice it, but who cares. And the negative 75% fire rate. So as you can see here, when I start shooting, still fast. Because of viral acceleration, it fixes that problem entirely. I said about the explosion radius doesn't scale with Firestorm. And also, a very important thing to know, don't use punch through as well. Don't use prime shred, because the viral only procs on the explosion. So if you add punch through and your projectile pierces through the enemy, that enemy will not be procced with viral, because the enemy, the weapon, like I said, doesn't proc viral on hit. It only procs viral on explosion. So that's a very important thing to know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Time for me to show you against enemies. So zoom in, shoot enemies ahead to get the dead head stacks. There we go, and there you go. Now we have all 3 stacks with dead head. Shoot enemies in head, and as you can see, heavy gunners die in 1 hit, bombards die in a hit. Heavy gunners most of the time will die in 2 hits, because that heavy gunner had viral and corrosion on it. But as you can see, this is a warden, so if I were to shoot this guy, he will survive, but now he has corrosion, slash, and viral. Oh, he's going to die by slash proc. Yeah, it's very, very powerful. So the bombard survives the first shot, and second shot he died. So yeah, the moment you proc stats on this thing, the weapon becomes ridiculously powerful. I'm gonna show you on a heavy gunner this time. So there you go. So corrosion, 1 stack of corrosion, 5 stacks of corrosion, 1 viral. Second shot, nothing. And third shot definitely procced an additional viral and maybe slash, and he died. 1, 2. It's mostly 2 shots. If you're unlucky, 3 shots, but yeah, it's in general a very powerful weapon. So yeah, that's against level 195 Steel Path version enemies, and it's dominating them without even using a buffer Warframe like Mirage, Siren, Wisp, Rhino, Octavia, Harrow, and it's very, very powerful, as you can see here. So yeah, that's my Komorex build. I hope you enjoy, and thank you everybody for watching. Please leave a like, it will help me out a lot, and see y'all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.